Speaking of watches, here we go. We have the Rolex Submariner. Look at this GPS Navigation Pro Trek. Now diving deep to the designer bags. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome back in our channel, Mad Corner here. And for this episode, we are going to do something that we are all familiar with. And that would be the exploration of BookOff Super Bazaar here in Tenjin Fukuoka. So you guys already know, this secondhand store has a soul of a hoarder and a curtain of a monk. You just don't simply shop here. You hunt, you dig, you discover. Why are we always doing this? Good question, because here in Japan, secondhand doesn't mean it's junk. It means somebody loved it before you. Everything here is bagged, labeled, and cleaned. This is never going to be a garage sale. It's a shrine to consumerism with conscience. The funny part here is that sometimes this secondhand store can act as a time machine to remind you about your forgotten childhood. And aside from the action figures that you're currently seeing here, there are also some toys for the big boys in the form of watches that we are going to check first. But just a heads up, as far as I can remember, the last time that we went here, when it comes to their watch section, it's not going to be the best. However, they have a good area of designer bags there. That means this episode is all about tid and bits of goods plus everything in between. Plus, if you have any travel needs or travel necessities such as pocket Wi-Fi, eSIM, or even your tickets for amusement parks, please consider using Klook.com and take advantage of our promo code MADCORNERKLOOK to enjoy the 3 to 5% discount. Again, that's MADCORNERKLOOK and don't forget to use it. Right now, it is already 8 p.m. Consider this as our wrist check for the episode, and I'm wearing again the Kuo watch that we bought back in Kyoto. If you haven't watched that video, I'll put the link on the description box down below so you can check it after this. And you might want to consider the full Kuo experience once you go in Kansai area. Speaking of watches, here we go. We have the Rolex Submariner here for 1.4 million yen. This is a black dial with a black bezel. And then right above it is a Hamilton Khaki. This is an automatic watch for 50,000 yen. Sorry about that. And on its right side, there's a Hamilton Ventura. And I think this is a quartz watch for 80,000 yen. A popular line from Casio would be the Oceanus, and they are selling them here for 120,000 yen. The prices that I'm mentioning right now are the discounted price already. If you're a tourist like me, all you have to do is present your passport, and on your left is a green dial and on your right seems like a light blue dial, and it is up for 95,000 while the one on your left is listed at 75,000 yen. It is also my first time seeing a Cartier like this for 220,000 yen. The Casio area is going wild. Look at this GPS Navigation Pro Trek for 40,000 yen. It's my first time encountering this watch, and more of them from the Pro Trek Casio, 27,000, 36,000, 35,000 yen, and the white one is listed for 32,000. And this S alarms, so I'm not sure what that is, but they are selling it for 4,000 yen only. A watch that has a chance to outlive people would be the G-Shock. And price range cheapest would be 8,000 yen. That would be this yellow, and you have here 22,000 yen. While the highest price would be this for 38,000 yen. Personally speaking, if you are more leaning towards the conservative side for Casio, then have a look at these two bad boys for 27,000 yen, while the one on your right is at 32,000 yen. In front of us are the available Citizen watches, and I'm digging them, especially this one. If I'm going to buy one today, this would be the watch. It's perfect to be quite different from the others, and at the same time I can comfortably use it as a beater watch. On the other side of the story, I'm still baffled about this. I'm currently using a new CPL filter, but still the reflection is too much, I assume. And it's quite vivid in my screen right now as I look at it while we are recording this video. And by the way, there's a Seiko 5 Sports here, an automatic watch for 30,000 yen only. This is a pure black wrist piece from its dial to its case and up to its strap. The SBH011 can stand as a twin of the SARV003. The only difference is I'm not sure if this is an automatic watch, but they're letting it go for 24,000 yen. Again, it seems like it's a quartz watch because of the ticking second hand. More for our citizen friends out there, an Eco Drive Pro Master for 40,000 yen only. Atesa on its left for 4,000 yen. And then another Citizen Ateza for 28,000 yen. And this one has a deep blue dial. For lovely ladies out there, I have not forgotten your requests. Here are some of the ladies' watches available. Seiko Lukia for 35,000. And on your right, another Lukia at 48,000 yen. Both has an ivory dial. And this one on your left, this is a cute Seiko 5 automatic 21 jewels at 5,000 yen only. This is an automatic watch already. Unfortunately, those are the only watches that I'm quite familiar with. They have a lot of branded or designer watches from CK, DNG, Festina, Elgin, Fossil. My personal take on these kinds of watches is that if I can shell out an amount of money like this, why not jump to the standard names in the hobby already, such as Seiko, Citizen, and even Casio? But at the end of the day, whichever works for you, you go for it. There's no right or wrong answer in this hobby. I myself, just like what I said in our previous video, the first watch that I bought, quartz fossil for around $100. And that was back in 2019. So when I decided to jump to automatic watches with more credibility, I ended up going for the Seiko SARV003. After 2 years of using it, I'm still loving that watch. Now, diving deep to the designer bags from Celine, Gucci, Hermes, Pradas, and many more. Unfortunately, there's a loud music going on here. So to fight the copyright strike claim here, what are we going to do is run a montage in 3, 2, 1. I just got surprised that they are starting to sell some perfumes here already. They have that Jo Malone 100 ml for 14,000 yen only. I think that's the first time for me to see a perfume here in BookOff Super Bazaar. Anyway, now we are moving to the clothes section, and as you can see, let me give you a quick glimpse. For example, this, what's this? For example, this Champion hoodie is up for 2,000 yen only. If you want to be more sporty, they have Nike for 3,000 yen. Trust me, these clothes are very much usable. If you have watched our Shirakawa Go video, the jacket that I'm currently using there came from BookOff Super Bazaar in Chiba. And guess what? I bought that for only around 2,000 yen or 1,800 yen. If that is not a steal deal for you, then I don't know anymore. Full wall of shoes is here as well. Have a look at this Supreme Nike collaboration for how much? 24,000 yen. Wait, did I just found the Travis Scott? Yeah, it's a Travis Scott Jordan 1 for 133,000 yen. This is the Black Phantom as far as I can remember. Yeah, it says there, Black Phantom. This is actually a collaboration shoe. Continue TV Japan explained this to us. Unfortunately, I forgot about it already, but they are selling it for 54,000 yen. As far as I can remember as well, if I'm not mistaken, this is quite popular here in Japan. And then have a look at this. It's my first time seeing this. Nike SB Instant for 23,000 yen. That's a cute logo. I never bought a Jordan 1 in my entire life because it doesn't look good on me. I don't know why. For some weird reason, it doesn't complement my personality. But every time I see them, they look so cool. Moving on to the gadgets, they have here a PS5 Pro for 109,000 yen. And up above it, another PS5 Pro, same price. And down below, they also have the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition for 66,346 yen. The good news about these two, they're both brand new. Yo, this is cool. They have the entire set of Slam Dunk manga and they're selling it for 12,000 yen. For the Nintendo boys, they have the second-hand Switch here for 24,528 yen. If you are collecting vintage games like these things, guys, I'm telling you, you can buy things in a way cheaper price here compared to the tourist traps in some stores in Akihabara or in other popular cities. For example, this Prime Gold game here, you can get it for 100 yen. The Chrono Trigger for 480 yen only. Very iconic. The condition is not the best, but still 480 yen, man. I am not updated with the Apple Watch series, but they have the 6 here for 9,000 yen only. This one, Series 7 45mm for 27,000 yen. Have a look at this one, Series 6 for 33,000 yen. The Apple Watch Series 9 is patiently waiting here for 41,000 yen. Second-hand iPhones, they have it here too. But there's a difference if you're going to buy it here in Japan compared to other countries, because if you will get it here, as far as I know, if you're going to take a picture, it has the shutter sound. That will not turn off. But there are some news or some articles saying that once you go back to your country, it will adjust and the shutter sound will turn off. That I cannot confirm. So if you have an experience about that, please let me know in the comment section. A 2020 M1 MacBook Pro, they have it here for 87,000 yen. And 2017 MacBook Pro as well for 43,000 yen. This is an Air for 76,000 yen. This is an M1 chip already from 2020. I also know we have some photography enthusiasts there watching this video because we received some messages on Instagram asking us to cover some of the camera stores. We are going to do that in the future, but for now, have a look at this A7 for 280,000 yen. A bit of an information about me that you don't really need, but I'm going to say it anyways, that I started doing my personal Pokemon collection and I only buy Gengar cards. So if you haven't seen that episode, I explained there the why behind it. And as per usual, we're going to put the link on the description box down below so you can watch it after this, just in case you are interested. Here's the challenging part right now, because after so many days and me checking some of the card shops here, I finally found the Gengar card that I really want and I still don't have it. But unfortunately, it doesn't have a price. That means it is not for sale. And to solidify that claim, they have it written here. Without a price tag, the item is not for sale. That means we have to move on from this Gengar card. Touching now the language that I'm quite comfortable with would be the anime figures. Look at this Master Lice Raditz for 4,000 yen. Well, technically not bad, alright? Nappa for 11,000 yen. A bit of an ouch for me. And have a look at this. Wow, the Shenron last one from Ichiban Kuji Ultimate Variation for 75,000 yen. Back when we were doing a small business for anime figures, that's around 2020, I think, we were able to sell this for around 12,000 pesos. You do the math in terms of conversion, and now you can purchase it for 75,000 yen. One of the latest figure as we record this video would be the Grandista of Son Goku and Vegeta there. Both of them for 1,800 yen only. That's each, alright? Well, hello there. What's up? This is a Master Lice Plus Ichiban Kuji Prize A. It says here for 4,600 yen. Every time I see these things, I can't help myself but to fantasize having a business again. But right now, as I gauge my time and life, it's not the proper thing to do. But hopefully in the future, we can pull something off. I'm not even sure if it's still going to be anime figures or we are fully moving on with the watch industry. It's quite rare for me to see a figure art zero of Ace, and this one is for 11,000 yen. Unfortunately, boys and girls, it's already their closing time. It's time for us to move out in this store, but that's totally fine. I feel like I was able to give you a good glimpse of what's inside this BookOff Super Bazaar in Tenjin Fukuoka. Whatever you saw is just a fraction of the available items here because we have to blitz things out. And if you're not yet subscribed in our channel, please do hit the subscribe button down below. That will really mean a lot to me, and you're going to help me moving forward in creating more content like this. Again, thank you so much for spending some of your time with our content, and you already know the drill. Hopefully, I'll see you again next week for another episode. Mad Corner, I'm out!
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone.